In this week's video, we are taking a thrifting road trip all the way down south, almost to the border of Portland. We're hitting thrift stores, we're hitting antique stores, and I have got such a great haul for you at the end of this video. So come along and let's have some thrifting fun.
With warmth and life, sounds of birds in harmony.
So I am so excited. It is a Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday morning and I'm all gassed up. My car is clean. Look at that. That's my army backpack, and that's what I use to actually do like weekend getaway. And we are heading all the way down to Vancouver. Andy Jenkins from All Put Together reminded me that the largest garage sale is happening tomorrow. I already bought an early bird ticket. I'm gonna be there at 6:30 in the morning. I think I may stop at, I don't know what, maybe some garage sales, maybe an estate sale, maybe some thrift stores, just to see what I can find. So we have arrived to Olympia, and I'm trying to look for this antique mall because I have never been here, and so I didn't even know it was here. Oh, I found it. Anyways, we're gonna go check this out, and then afterwards I may stop by Trader Joe's. I'm trying to be good, and so I packed a lunch, but it's just like a couple lettuce wraps, and that's really not quite enough. So I'm gonna see what they have there that is keto friendly. Oh, that is super cute. How much is that? $75. It says it's an Edwardian, but that is not old enough to be Edwardian. Nope.
Moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side. Walking in cold nights with your hand in mine, all wrapped up warm, sitting by the fire. This life is the best, living wild and free, with you there right next to me. Oh, no matter where we go, oh, my heart is yours to roam. Through all the storms, I'm by your side. Through days of warmth, I'm by your side. Like the stars and the moon in the nighttime sky, I'm by your side. La 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 la.
hey, I got lunch. I was good. I only got stuff that's keto friendly. Yes, some of it is processed, but what can you do? I'm on the road. And now we're going to head down to Chehalis. Oh, that's fun. Wow, that's gigantic. Very big. I love those though. 139. It's just fabric. It looks like IKEA, but it's probably Target. It was probably a lot more than that. The tags today are purple, and I see the homewares are right down here. So this would be a good basic for my trip to Boston. Maybe it would go with that cute skirt I bought. Although it's kind of really matchy, brown and yellow. Maybe I need to look for a contrasting color, but it is a good basic regardless. It's $9, which seems outrageous for a t-shirt at the thrift store, but I'm still gonna buy it because I don't think it would be less at the Gap. This is such a cute skirt. I actually really love wearing skirts when I travel in big cities. And then I just ordered my Puma high tops, which are definitely made for walking. That's really sweet. Not me, but for some young girl. It is $7. I'm gonna hold out. Look how cute this is. Oh, that reminds me, I have my leopard skirt I could take. And I do love me a polka dot, but I think I have one at the store and I could grab that. Style with cowboy boots is really on trend, but they want $10 for this. It is super cute, but I don't think I want to pay $10. Oh, it's new from the Gap. Doesn't say what it originally was. Look at this. That is really interesting. And I already read it. It says Peter Pepper. And they're wall hooks. Do these twist? I don't know. Okay, I got them to go the right way. Isn't that cool? I think that would look perfect in just the right space. Here's a little wonky vase for $3.99. Oh, it's got a chip right there. There's one of those handkerchief vases. Ooh, that's heavy. Interesting. Right now, I am looking for my booth and somewhat stuff to sell online. I don't know what those go for. I always check the lamps. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a golf lamp. Oh my God, that's a golf club carrier. Next up is the Visiting Nurses Thrift Store. And it's been a long time since I've been in here too. I think the last time I was here, they were remodeling the store, so it was closed. Ooh, that is fun. That looks like the one I picked up in Texas. But I don't know if it glows in the dark, and of course I don't have my little flashlight. This is really interesting. That's all glass. This is glass and that's glass. They want $40 for it, so that's a bit much. I'll be leaving that behind, but it's pretty fascinating. Now this is probably a Fitz and Floyd for $12.99. definitely not for shipping. I'm gonna check underneath, see if it is. So now we're going to Vintage Vault 33. They are moving from one building to another building, and so the building they're moving out of, everything is 50% off. So we're gonna go and see what kind of treasures we could find. Oh, I have one just like it, and I've sold a ton of these. I found a treasure. So look at this beautiful box. It is in rough, it's in rough shape, but you would be too if you were over 100 years old, which is what this one is. That has to be like mid 1800s, late 1800s. Oh my gosh, and look at that. And it's best part, it's $15. So that's definitely coming home with me. And then I also saw this cute little horse. He's modeled after ancient pottery, like terracotta horses from the Chinese civilization early. But look, I think that's a crack. Is that a crack? Is that a repair? Oh, I'm gonna have to look at it closer, but it's only $5. Look at that cute little rabbit. He's so adorable. Kind of like that too. It's got age to it. It's $15, but it doesn't have a hole to hang up on a wall. Oh my gosh, I love a good 50% off, so we're gonna see what they have. Hi! So everything's 50% off, she said? Cool. This is really cool. $199. So, oh my God, it's a cash register. Oh, look at that. That's pretty amazing. Wow, it's got all these vials. Oh my gosh. Strawberries are so hot right now. Oh, that's $20. Document box is so cool. It is 85, so it'd be 40. So that was a really successful stop. Got a ton of stuff from both sides. So we've arrived in Vancouver, and I'm actually just staying at Motel 6. I mean, I'm staying one night. They left the lights on for me. Well, if you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Abigail. I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth in Seattle, Washington. I sell on almost all of the major platforms, but my favorite is Etsy. I do have a coupon code. It is LOVEITBUYIT, and it saves you 15% on your total purchase, both on Etsy and eBay. You can use that coupon code as much as you want. And I post content every single day on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, come and like my profile, because you'll see things that never even make it to the video. So I got my room key. I'm ready to check in. It's 7 o'clock. Today I went to 5 different locations, 2 thrift stores, including a Goodwill, and then 3 antique stores. So now I have enough light so I could show you what I bought. Bought this beautiful matte finish swan. I checked it over really carefully because these tend to chip really easily. Now, what's really interesting is I finally got a good look at the tag. I could tell it was vintage, but I don't typically pull out my glasses to see what I can see. But then I did notice that it does say Japan. So this is an older vintage piece. Swans are, I feel like they're in right now, and this is going in my booth in that kind of, I'm going to say it's like a cutesy bookshelf. It's got a lot of smaller, delicate, feminine things, and I think that would be perfect on that shelf. I'm sorry, it says Taiwan. Don't trust me without my glasses. So it was made in Taiwan. It's still vintage, but not quite as old as if it had been made in Japan. At that same Goodwill, I got this. It's actually really pretty, very sculptural handkerchief bowl, and I paid $7.99 for it. Comps are all over the place. It's very difficult to tell if this is old or new. It kind of looks like there is a signature on the bottom, but it's just initial CI. And so anyways, I decided to take a chance on this. This will also be going to my booth. The last item I got at that Goodwill is also vintage. It has a vintage tag. It was $3.99. I liked the sculptural quality of it. I like that it looks hand hewn, but it's not. It actually was manufactured, but it's definitely vintage. I think it would be just in the right spot, like in somebody's hallway. I think this would be perfect, and this was $3.99. My very first stop of the day was the Black Lake Antique store. And I got this mission style stool. It is very heavy. It is very vintage. I don't know about this top, whether it's original or not. It kind of feels like pleather or vinyl, but it is an oldie, and I may just switch out the material on the stool and put something that's maybe more graphic. Anyways, I thought this was fabulous, especially since he only charged me $5 for that little stool. He had shirts in there that they had $349 on these shirts. Granted, they were vintage, probably from the 50s. I only picked up one piece at the nurse's thrift store, traveling nurse thrift store, but I absolutely love this yellow color. Look how beautiful it looks in the fading sun. And it doesn't have any chips or anything else. It's got beautiful like little bubbles on the inside of the glass. It could be Murano, I don't know, but it was $7.99. I think it is fabulous. This will also go to my booth. I have kind of you've seen it, but I have a shelf that has some more like international statement pieces, some more modern things on there. There's like a Potosi ashtray that hasn't sold. Maybe I just need a elevate that onto a different shelf. And anyways, I like to buy bigger statement pieces, but also things that really stand out. And I think this is a standout. So I stopped at the Vintage Vault 33. I met Carrie and Manuel, owners of this, and I'm going to call it two stores because they literally started on the corner and then they had a flood and now they're moving to the store next door, but the stores are completely separate. So Carrie was running the store they're moving into, and Manuel was running the other one where everything was 50% off. But the store that Carrie was in, I bought this. I just think it's so cute. I'm sure you've seen this kind of work. It's just a little black box, and then it has like this aged paper. It's not old at all. But then look, it had these little surprises on the inside. It has a little flower pin that's so cute. What is this? I don't even know what this is. A clock face. That's probably going to go on my junk pile because I wouldn't know what to do with that. And then these are little, what are they? Spencerian steel pen. So they're probably tips for some kind of pen. But anyways, a cute little wood box. And this is probably going to go in my cabinet of curiosities where I have tins and other little pieces of ephemera. I can't remember what I paid. I want to say I think I paid $6 for this. But it is so cute. And I think the box will definitely look really pretty in that kind of bookcase where all the pretty things are. You know, we all love a box. So I saw this one. It's missing the handle on this side, but this is a very, oh, if I could take that out. There we go. This is a very, very old box. This is from the Victorian era. This is actually wallpaper, right? The fact that any of this has survived through the ages is really incredible. The fact that it's still around, because it is all paper. Hardware is still intact. So look at that. It still has its hinges. It has this wonderful handle on this side. This side, it has the original part, but it doesn't have the handle. I had to absolutely buy this because I love the font on this. It just says baby on it. And this is probably silver plated. So I think I'm going to go ahead and shine it up. Take it to my booth. It's going to go into that little bookshelf with all the pretties. I did say yes to the reproduction of this ancient Asian Chinese terracotta horse. There's something about this matte finish, this kind of rustic look, and the very accurately depicted details on the horse that I fell in love with. He probably had some kind of pottery tail there. I told Carrie that I was a reseller, and she said, well, if you're a reseller, you got to go next door because everything in the store is 50% off. Now, the customer that was wandering around in the store ran over there. She bought like $200 worth of stuff. I was much slower, but I still got some good things. I got this wonderful cutting board. Now, interestingly enough, every cutting board that I have brought into my booth has sold. And when I saw all the different types of wood on this cutting board, I knew it had to come home with me. Originally, they had $24 on it, so it was $12. And I think I'll put some wood oil. It's great because it's got this leather thong on it, so it could be hung up, but absolutely love it. So then I got this guy. Right now I have one planter like this listed. I have one in the store. I feel like, have these slowed down in sales wise? Because I feel like before I couldn't keep them in stock whenever I found like a Black Panther like this. And now I have 2 of them that haven't sold. This one is going to my booth though, onto that modern bookcase because it's large. It makes a statement. I paid $15 for both of these lighters. Lighters like this are really coming back in style, and I thought these were really pretty and functional. You know what we sell a ton of at the store? Matches. I buy new matches. I've bought matches that are super luxury matches from England. But I love buying vintage matches. They are such hot sellers. Look at this one. It's got a rainbow on it. They're just like a variety. This one's got like old fonts. Anyways, matches are hot sellers. This one, Jose Muldoon. I don't even know where that is. Love the green color on this one. But look, it's a ton of them. Now, I paid $40 for this, and you would think, well, that's a lot of money to pay for matches, but we charge 50 cents per book of matches, and we sell matches all day long, like every day, all day. Well, thanks for joining me on this fun thrifting road trip. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrift gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise, I will see you in the next video.